Bold designs, thought-provoking ideas, and lots of Cherokee syllabary are just a few things you'll find in Jeff Edwards' art. As a graphic artist and language technologist for Cherokee Nation, Jeff is constantly pushing the Cherokee language into new and exciting places.
A lot of people, if they don't understand what digital artwork is, they think, and it's okay to have this misconception, they think the computer draws the artwork for you. And so I always tell people when I turn my computer on, I start a new project, my canvas is like a painter's. It's as white can be. It's the exact same concept as a painter or someone drawing. My name is Jeff Edwards. I'm a language technologist at Cherokee Nation, and I'm also a Cherokee graphic artist. I'm from Vian, Oklahoma. I lived here my whole life. It's a really close-knit community. We didn't have much, but we didn't know any better. It's just a real laid-back community, and really, it's kind of funny because when I went off to college in 1992, I came back in 94, and I think the same old men were still sitting on the bench from when I left town. At the time, I went to Haskell Indian Junior College in Lawrence, Kansas, and at the time when I was going, there was at least one student there from every tribe, and so it was really kind of an eye-opening experience. I didn't realize it at the time, but it kind of started me on a path of working with Cherokee language and the Cherokee tribe. And so I received a call that there was a job opening as an admin assistant. And it was at the Cultural Resource Center. And the Cultural Resource Center is where all of the fluent Cherokee speakers worked. And my job was to create Cherokee books in Cherokee. And so I started working with the translators downstairs, and I kind of started seeing my calling right then. After working at the Cultural Resource Center, they started the Cherokee Immersion School. And so what those kids do is they show up at the school, and English is left at the door. The teachers are all master fluent speakers, and that child is taught the entire school day in the Cherokee language. We wanted the students at the immersion school to have everything that an English school would have. And I didn't realize that I was becoming a graphic artist. I was just simply making things the kids wanted or needed. So I had worked probably 8 years at the immersion school, and a new department had formed. It was called Language Technology. And the purpose of that department was to work with technology companies to have the Cherokee language represented on their devices. So I started working with Roy Boney Jr. and Joseph Erb at the time, and both of those guys are Cherokee artists. And so for about 3 years, they just bugged me to death, to do this art. I didn't want to sound offensive, but like, I have no interest in that. I don't have an interest in artwork. Roy kind of really pushed me to do something, just make something. And so finally they got under my skin, and so I thought, well, what can I make? That night I was thinking it'd be really cool. I can make a Monopoly board, but instead of using the street names, I'll put Cherokee communities on there. And we were assigned a very special translator, Durbin. He was our in-house translator, and you don't get no better than that. And so I started working on this project, and as I went along, I told Durbin, and Durbin had a request. He wanted to put Andrew Jackson in the jail. And that was his only request. So, boy, I made sure that happened. And so I entered that piece in the Catoosa Art Market. So they had the reception dinner that night, and I had won Best in Division in first place in my category. And so I started out with a win. So then we had the Trail of Tears art show. So I made a piece that was titled Cherokee on the Brain. And that piece is, if you did a scan on me, this is probably what my brain looks like. I'm infected. I'm infected with the Cherokee bug, just kind of as a joke. So then it came around to the judges, and I won a Judge's Choice Award with that piece. And then they get to the final one, the Best in Show, Jeff Edwards, Cherokee on the Brain. When we made artwork in school, I threw it in the trash before I come home because I didn't want my mom putting it on the refrigerator. I couldn't draw. I didn't like coloring. I couldn't stay in the lines. And so when I won that Cherokee on the Brain thing, the oddest thing happened. People wanted my autograph, and it really bothered me because I'm nobody. I'm just like you. You know, I'm just a guy from Vian. I'm not famous. I'm not different. You know, no art background whatsoever in behind me. So I was just a self-taught artist, and I felt like I just got really lucky.
Hey, today we're here at the Spider Gallery in Tahlequah, Oklahoma. This is a place for local artists that are Cherokee to show their works that they've created. And so I have several pieces in. Some of them are earlier pieces. The Messenger, that's just the owl has always been known as the messenger, usually bad message. The piece here is titled Syllabary Seal. You know, I wanted to make a Cherokee seal out of Cherokee Syllabary. And this piece here is my first attempt at making old school 3D artwork by using red, blue, and white. So whenever you put the old 3D glasses on, the Cherokee seal and sequoia appears to be coming off the page.
I'm working with some really young kids right now that are 16, 17, 18. They have a 3-year program at Cherokee Nation, and it allows young people that are maybe interested in a certain area the ability to start working with someone that has experience in that area. And the first student that I took on was my daughter. She always had an interest in the graphics side of things. She's 22 now. She's been around my entire art career. She's went to shows with me. She learned to read, write, and type fluently in 8 days, the Cherokee Syllabary. Then after that, we started working with Adobe Illustrator, and the first week she did it, she created 4 pieces. And they were simple pieces, but that's not the point. She created them. And now she's creating things that are going to beat me because she's going to show art. It's just a really a proud moment to see this kid learn something that took me years to learn in 2 weeks. Just this year, I was honored to receive the Trail of Tears Award at the Trail of Tears Art Show. And it shows all these different routes that they took to get to present-day Oklahoma. But that piece there is just really special because to me, it tells the entire Trail of Tears story in one simple piece of artwork. Artwork is a really powerful weapon. And artwork can say something and you never have to speak a word. I've been asked before to make English artwork, and I'm like, I'm a Cherokee graphic artist. I don't make English anything. If you want that, go buy it. You know, it's available for you. And then if you do want something in Cherokee, look me up.